are you? Hello. Congestion. I have like congestion like 24/7 because stinky allergies. I washed my hair like 40-ish minutes ago, and I was too bored to let it just dry because I was like, well, I want to record a video. And I was crocheting for a couple minutes, and I was like, okay, it's taking too long to finish drying because I only like towel dry my hair, and then I just let it dry in the air the rest of the time. So yeah, but I had very little planned for this video. So oh shoot, my nails fell off. Oopsies. One sec. Okay, I just got back from like putting my nail back on, and weirdly it looks more orangey. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. iPhone has a weird camera being weird. Well, I tried. Okay, well, I think I'm just gonna look orange today, I guess. That's silly and goofy. Let's hope it stops doing that. I would turn on these lights to make it a little bit less orange. Oh, they're fading because the batteries are like dying on me. Please? Whatever, okay. Oh, there's a pin on my floor. Haha. I had to do my therapy appointment today online because I slept in. And then while I was fidgeting with stuff while talking to my therapist, I was talking to my therapist about fidgeting stuff on my desk that I have, and then I was like, well, what if I make a video with these two things? And I lost one of the things I had on my floor. Don't have a mess on your floor if you're gonna do stuff at your floor, because now I can't find anything. Unicorn pillow. It's a pillow. It's a pillow. That's pillow. I had a little jar. A little jar of like soda tab thingies, the little like soda tab things, and I don't know where I put it because I forgot. Oh, I found it. Ha! I have two things, but like this one thing. Anyway, I'm just gonna be rambling the whole time. I was trying to. Oh, this morning I was making myself breakfast, but I took my ADHD medication beforehand, and I was like, "Ooh, we have tater tots. Like I could just like stick them in the oven and heat them up and stuff." And then I made them, and then my ADHD medication kicked in, and I wasn't hungry anymore, and I was like, why do I have to? So also the tater tot thingies that we have, they're from Trader Joe's, right? And Trader Joe's tater tots are literally called Trader's potato tots. They could have called them Trader's taters or Trader tots. Like, oh my gosh, dude, it was right there. It was so obvious, and they didn't do it. Like, I cannot believe that they wouldn't. What? Also, like, does anyone else find it so funny how like Trader Joe's is like perceived as like very like the healthy version of grocery store stuff, but then like all of their actual Trader Joe like official brand stuff is usually like the white label things, And if you don't know this, I'm ruining this for you, sorry, but like Trader Joe's has like the white label things, which is like kind of like the generic thing. It's the same thing as the name brand, essentially, just not the name brand. And like Great Value Walmart stuff does the same thing. And it's not like something that no one talks about. Like it's not like a, ooh, unknown secret, ooh. It's like well-known thing where it's essentially like ghost kitchens kind of thing. Where it's like one is like how the Mr. Beast burger thing was only like an online thing you could do for like through like Uber Eats or whatever. Where essentially they're in their actual real life location didn't exist, and they would just have other restaurants then like making the food, and then the Uber Eats or whatever would then just pick it up, get it to you from the other restaurants. I don't remember which restaurants exactly. It's like the same concept of that. Yeah, Trader Joe's isn't like the more organic stuff. So I don't know, I just remembered that. So I'm sorry if I ruined that for you, but yeah. It's not like a hidden thing. It's just like, I don't know, Trader Joe's is always perceived as like healthier, and I'm like, okay, get it, girly? But yeah, new fun fact of the day. I also was trying to make chocolate frosting for myself because I was like, I feel like eating chocolate frosting, okay? And this morning, like before I had made the tater tots that I had to all put in the fridge, I had to put them all in the fridge, and I will have them as leftovers, I guess. I was trying to make a chocolate frosting. I failed because I put too much milk in it. I put like a little splash of goat milk into my powdered sugar, and it became icing, and I was like, okay. And I didn't want to waste enough powdered sugar, so I just put a little bit of cocoa powder and then melted chocolate chips, and I was like, okay, well, it's really runny, so I don't know what I was going to use it for. I just wanted to eat chocolate frosting. Yeah. All I had for breakfast, though, was pretzels and chocolate frosting icing. So now my stomach is like, and I'm like, shut up, because I don't care. I don't know why I was collecting soda tabs for a couple months, but I was. So that's what this is. I had like written stuff down on a little sticky note of things I wanted to talk about for like rambling ideas in case I just like ran out of things to talk about. And then I forgot to actually grab that. It's like outside of my closet now, and I don't feel like going out there to grab it. So yeah, I remember I mentioned tater tots and then the chocolate frosting thing on that little sticky note that I put the list on. But I don't remember what else I put on there. So yeah. Good Lord. Also, I'm like surprised how much people actually like the rambling ASMR. I don't know why I was expecting that to be like not a very popular thing. Like there are a handful of videos of me just like doing like normal like ASMR that's just the triggers and not much rambling. Not normal ASMR, but like the traditional like more popular kind of ASMR. But every time I do those videos, I don't get a lot of like there's not like a lot of views and a lot of like a watch retention. So I'm just like kind of surprised that people actually genuinely like rambling. was not expecting that. I was expecting people to be like, no, and I was gonna be like, okay. But like, yeah, I'm genuinely just very surprised. I'm also, we're almost at like 2,000 subscribers, and I'm like, because I started YouTube, I didn't start this channel the same time I started YouTube because this channel was originally something else, because I was making music and uploading said music, and then I look back at that and I go, wow, that sucked, and I forgot I had the SoundCloud still attached to that, and then I was like, I'm taking my SoundCloud off. Like, my SoundCloud still has the music on it, but this channel has all the music on it privated. So, yeah. I still make music quite often. Like, I had made this as a channel for music in, like, 2023, I think. And I still make music quite often. I'm trying to do lyrics and vocals and stuff, but I very rarely, I have not posted anything since I did the stuff that I posted in like 2023, because I have not, like, I don't know. Okay, that's kind of loud. My ASMR definitely is not sleepy ASMR, I don't think. Or maybe it is sleepy. I don't know, some people find it sleepy. Okay, I still have a decent amount of soda tabs that I need to put back in here, and I have no clue how I fit them all originally, because they're not fitting. They're not. I have a lot that I just poured onto the floor. Anyways, if you guys have any ideas of how I should, like, if you want to see me doing, if you want to see more of the music that I've been making for like 2 years now, I think, yeah. I guess they're technically more like beats kind of thing. That's what I've heard people refer to them as. I don't know. But I just use GarageBand because it's free. I have a friend who also does music, and I don't think he wants me to actually say what his stuff is, because he's released music, but I don't think he actually wants me to like tell people what it is. So I won't. But he's been doing music a bit longer than I have. Like, actually a long while longer than I have. It was the entire reason I started doing music, making any music stuff. And he has like full songs that he's released, which he has now looked back and regretted, and I'm like, girl, same. But yeah, he literally one time was like, can I make you a little beat, a little song that's like in your style of music? And I was like, yes, do it. And in like 45 minutes, he made something that's better than anything that I've ever tried to make, anything I've ever thought I could make. Which, honestly, everything I do end up making ends up being something I never think I can make. Because I have really low expectations of myself. Well, not expectations, I have high expectations. Really low, like, I expect myself to do really poorly for some reason. And it's not like a self-hating thing. It's just like a, like, oh my gosh, you know the phrase, like, shoot for the stars, shoot for the moon, land among the stars, like that kind of phrase. I don't like that saying. I don't like that saying because it makes no sense to me. Absolutely no sense to me. Because like it literally means like it's like this is where the moon, level of moon, this is where level of star. Okay, so they're saying shoot for the moon, and it's like, oh, try your best. You're gonna do amazingly. You're gonna go up among the stars. Ooh. But it's like, what? Because I think of it more as like shoot for the stars, land on the moon, because it's like, do the best you can. You probably won't get there, Raleigh. You probably won't be like number one, but but you're gonna be on the moon, okay? You're not gonna be in the stars, but you're still gonna be on the moon, and like, that's pretty freaking good. That's insane. You got past the atmosphere. How did you do that, right? Like, you're still on the moon, okay? But they're literally, the shoot for the moon land among the stars makes it really seem like it's like, good, let's just be like, and then you're gonna be like, wow, you know, it's like, it feels like people are being like, give it like 2% effort, and then you're gonna be like the top 1% of people ever to exist. And it's like, why, no, give like 90% effort, and then you're gonna be like the top like 50% of people, you know, like, that's still pretty good, that's still insanely good, but it's not like the top 2 people ever to exist, you know, like, but it's still pretty freaking good, okay? Like, that's like, I hate the phrase for that reason, because I'm just like, it's like, I don't give myself like really high expectations. It's like a little jar of glass bead. I don't give myself very high expectations. Well, I expect very highly of myself, but then I'm also expecting myself to do very poorly. Like, I for sure just thought for like a couple years YouTube I was just gonna have like 3 subscribers or something, and I was like chill with that. I was like, oh, cool, right? Like, I don't care, bro. That was not the case apparently, which is crazy. But I was like fully expecting. I fully expect myself to do poorly, but I try to do better. Like, I try to like do perfectly, amazingly perfectly, and like 10 out of 10 as best possible, humanly, more than humanly, physically possible. And then I expect myself to be like I expect very low, like not much of myself. But then half the time I'm really good. Like, every time I turn in an essay for my literature class, every time, not essay, but like this year, every time I've done homework for my literature class specifically, I keep thinking I'm gonna get like a 20%, okay? I keep thinking I'm not gonna understand any of the material, and like we do quizzes for like the reading stuff. And by the way, my literature teacher is absolutely amazing. I actually really like literature now. I used to hate literature. Now I really like literature. Oh, good lord. The glass bead jar. What was that? I used to like really hate literature, and then my literature teacher, absolutely amazing. I love her. She somehow got me into like genuinely loving literature. It's technically supposed to be like high school English, but I call it literature class. She doesn't give us a ton of homework, honestly, which is good. She, at like the beginning of the year, she was like, you guys have to write like 1 essay throughout the year, but I hate having to assign writing essays, and I hate having to have to grade essays, and I don't want you guys to have to do a ton of essays, so for like the first thing we read was like Antigone, play. I think it might have been Shakespearean play, I forgot. But I wrote the entire essay that I had to on Antigone when I was like really sick, and I had not been to school that entire week, and I felt like I was about to pass out. I wrote the entire essay, turned it in, somehow got like a 90 something, and I was like, huh? The only reason she said I would have gotten like 100, but my first paragraph, my like intro paragraph, just kind of only had the thesis and like another sentence, and it wasn't really like a full intro paragraph, and she's like, the rest of it was like amazing. It was just like the first part, and I was like, that's fair. Mainly because I think I just forgot about it, and I like put in the thesis. I wrote the entire thing in my notes app. I typed out the entire thing in my notes app and then printed it out. Well, no, I put it in my notes app, put it into Google Docs, and then I like edited like the formatting and stuff, and then I turned that in, and she was like, wow, and I was like, huh? Because I could not remember writing the entire thing. I literally went from playing Minecraft and procrastinating on writing it, and then I wrote it, and then I turned it in, again, like, the next day. And she was like, wow. And I was like, what? So, like, yeah, anyways, I forgot what that entire thing I was talking about before that was. Oh, my low expectations of myself. Yeah, I expect myself to do really poorly. But I have, like, high expectations, you know? It's like I do poorly. And then, like, if I'm sad about it, I'm not always sad about it, honestly. I'm not very usually upset about, like, doing poorly. But, like, if I don't do amazingly and my depression is being stinky, my depression will be like, you suck, let's go. You should have done better. And it's like, girl, you expected me to do literally dog poop. You expect me to be, like, right here, and now you're like, how dare you not be, like, up here? Like, shut up. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, yeah, we are almost at, like, 2,000 subscribers right now. How'd you guys do that? What are you guys doing? Why, you guys are crazy, man. I've made so far, like, $6 off YouTube. And I've only had, like, I get $2 every 1,000 subscribers. Not subscribers, what? $2 every 1,000 views. Which is, like, pretty good. I initially did the math and thought it was, like, $1 every 1,000, which, you know, that's still pretty decent. But then I realized I just was doing the math really poorly because it didn't process the amount of money I made from one video that had gotten 1,000 views. YouTube didn't process that. So then I was like, oh. So then I didn't like calculate that, put in the end of the calculation, because I realized, like, it only processed up to, like, March 2nd, and it was like March 3rd, and I was trying to calculate that. So, like, I did the math wrong, and I thought I was getting, like, $1. And then yesterday I did the math, and I'm getting $2 per every 1,000 subscribers, which is honestly pretty good. Most YouTubers get, like, $2 to $5 for every 1,000 views. Not subscribers. I keep saying subscribers. 1,000 views. Yeah. This is entirely just me rambling. Like, I thought I was gonna do more triggers, but no, it's just me rambling. Because once my ADHD medication kicks in, I have a million thoughts. I have a million, bajillion, gajillion, quintillion, so many infinity thoughts. And I'm trying to also just, like, not have to edit this because I don't feel like editing today, okay? I don't want to edit today, and you can't make me. I didn't really want to edit yesterday either. I probably won't be doing one video a day because I have been doing that for, like, this is the second day video in a row that I'm doing for days. Video what? Yeah. I'm not gonna do this all the time. But I can right now, so I'm going to. I like filming videos. For, like, a couple weeks, I was getting, like, a lot less views, like, usually. And I was really upset about that for a second. And then I realized probably the main issue was the fact that my thumbnails were really, really freaking boring. Okay, they were, like, kind of boring. Last video where I had the thumbnail, like, holding up the pill bottle, and I was like, obviously that's gonna give me more views. Like, it's more noticeable. My lighting was slowly becoming a lot duller, and I was like, and my friend was like, hey, I think that might be part of the problem. And I was like, you're probably right, dude. So, yeah. I'm still kind of thirsty. Like, my throat was not wanting to be doing a silly voice there. And then I was like, Me doing ASMR totally is not an excuse for me to just sit here and ramble and tap on things. Totally not the reason I do ASMR. I like performing, genuinely. This isn't, like, much of a performance, as much as it's, like, an expression, more or less. Part of the reason I probably like doing ASMR so much is because it's, like, kind of a performance, but also kind of, like, because, like, I don't have, like, a YouTube, like, persona-esque kind of thing. It's kind of just my internal brain thoughts and, like, how I talk to myself, and then that just translates into how I act on YouTube. Like, my mom was saying, like, you kind of have a YouTube persona, and I'm like, it's not really a persona, more or less just so much of my personality coming out at once that I don't usually have in front of everybody, because like obviously my personality isn't like consistently the same in front of every single person ever. So people from like my school who do know my channel, because I was talking about my YouTube channel in my crochet class, and then they're like, oh, what's your channel? And I was like, oh, I'll show you. I mainly just don't want my parents talking about my channel because no thank you. I told them before, like, please don't, thank you. I didn't have to ask them because they already like weren't going to, because they respect that I might not want everybody to know about it. Not that I'm like trying to be like, ooh, secret channel. I don't know. I'm just anxious. You know what I mean? But yeah, I kind of have like a YouTube persona thing, but it's more or less just so much of my personality coming out at once. And I will usually spend so much time sitting by myself and pretending I am talking to a camera. Like, I will be crocheting and then pretending like I am talking to people, talking to somebody. When I'm not, I'm really just sitting there talking to myself, okay? I spend so much time talking to myself that I then forget how little I actually socialize with people, okay? That might be an issue. I don't know. I am very introverted, and it does not show on my channel, okay? I do not look very introverted. I don't think, actually, do I? I don't know. Yeah. I have so many brain thoughts right now. I was gonna record a video of me trying to do like clips of me trying to work on like crochet stuff, because I was like working on crochet stuff, and I was like, maybe like not like showing me crocheting, just like clips of me like talking, rambling about crocheting, which I could do that, but then I realized I don't have like because I'm trying to like plan merch. I don't know if you like anybody has seen like when I was talking about it like in another video or anything like that, but I was planning on trying to kind of make merch. I was trying to like figure out what I'm doing, like merch, but it's more just like a ton of stuff I'm crocheting. Like I had ideas for like selling some cat ear beanies, like little like cake themed like bags, cake looking bags. I don't want to like give the full thing away until I've actually made a whole design for it. And I'm really bad at drawing designs because my drawings are like so messy, and I'll try and actually figure out how to do drawings and stuff. I'm also mainly struggling on like trying to figure out what yarn I want to use, because I usually will just use random yarn for all my crocheting stuff, but I want to be like figuring out like a consistent good yarn that like both holds its shape, like memory stuff, is soft, is not fragile, and also might have to go with something, and also either would be a natural fiber so I can dye it myself, or would be something that like comes in a ton of like different colors. And I was originally like thinking about doing bamboo cotton blend kind of stuff, but also bamboo is really delicate. Like bamboo yarn is really delicate, and I don't know if I want to do that for like selling stuff, because I want to have like different types of garments, mainly just accessories, but like still I don't want it to be like. Also for hats, I had the idea, because like yarn can like, depending on your hair texture, could like really mess up like the hair texture and stuff. So I had the idea of having like yarn, like all the hats and stuff have then like satin lining stitched into it, which would make it cost a little bit more, but also I think it would be worth it more, because then like you wouldn't have the issue of having your hair all messy when taking off said hat. So yeah, if anyone has like more like curly texture or anything. Oh, my little flashlight that I had up here turns off after like half an hour. Anyways, so if you guys would want me to do the satin lining, I don't know how much that's gonna cost. I've not figured out the cost for everything yet. But yeah, I'm trying to make prototypes of everything, and I'm struggling. So I'm gonna try and finish some designs. I'm really bad at drawing designs for stuff because my hands are shaky and I can't draw very good. I can't draw very good. I can draw, but I'm not good at garments and stuff. So I'm gonna try and figure out how to design. I might do that after I finish this video, recording this and stuff. So yeah, I'm also planning on either having YouTube memberships or Patreon. I don't know which is gonna be better because I don't know if I gotta remember to look up if YouTube actually takes like a percentage of like money from like memberships, because they do that for like ad revenue, but I don't know how much they do for like memberships. So that's why Patreon might be a better option. But on the membership or Patreon, depending on which one I decide to do, I'm gonna have like be posting a ton of like the designs and stuff that I make for merch. And like once I'm actually making designs, which is why I'm gonna try and force myself to actually make designs. Yeah, because I rarely actually design stuff when I'm crocheting it, but I can't follow patterns because my brain says no. So I'm making all the patterns myself, and also making all the designs myself, which is that could be difficult. Yes, I love overcomplicating stuff for myself. Yeah, that's kind of all I should probably talk about, because I don't know. I've been recording for so long, and I don't feel like editing out any of this because you can't make me. Yeah. But yeah. If anyone has any like, I don't know what I was gonna say. Oh, suggestions for like the 2K subscriber. I'm gonna do 2K subscriber special. I'm going to do a 2K subscriber special. I don't know why that took me so long to actually say all that. I think what I'm gonna do for it is do like a little, I mentioned in a video a couple days ago that I was going to maybe do a specific game, which was generic cooking simulator, and I think it was called, that's what it's called, on Roblox, and I might stream me playing that. Yeah, on this channel. That might be the 2K subscriber special, and I might start doing some kind of streams, YouTube stuff. Only issue is, my camera and my whole setup is not, I don't like my whole setup for like doing stuff on my computer, because my camera is like so high and it's like pointing down at me, and it's honestly, it could be better. It could be better, the lighting could be better, but it is what it is. Yeah, but so hopefully, if I do end up doing the 2K subscriber special, which I do want to do, I really do want to do, because I have not played the game at all, and for like a solid week and a half, probably not week and a half, I'm probably being dramatic, because I forgot when I found it first, but I have been wanting to play it for a hot second, because I saw it, I found it, and I played the tutorial, and I was like, this is the sickest thing ever. Wait, I want to play this on stream. So yeah, I'm gonna try and play it on stream if I can get myself to. I just get really bad migraines when I'm streaming, because I don't know why. I don't know if it's blue light. I don't know if it's like the amount of light, because it's really easy here for me to do stuff, because there's not a lot of bright lights, because it's very dim, but where I stream, it's very bright, and I don't like it. So I'm gonna have to figure something out. Yeah. And I can't really stream here because my computer is at my desk. I could move my computer here. That's a possibility. I don't know. I might try it. I might see if I can do that, because now I'm thinking of it and I'm like, that might be good, because it'd be darker for me. It'd be darker, and I'd be actually able to see everything. But yeah. Who knows? But that is all, writing the description is the hardest part of these videos half the time, because I'm like, what the heck do I put in the description? So that's fun. I shall go now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you're doing amazingly today, whenever it is for you. Thank you all so much for the support so far, and I hope you're doing amazingly. I already said that. I hope you enjoyed the video.